And now some disturbing reports coming in from Kabul, where several explosions were heard inside a Gurdwara in Kabul. Now, the entire premises of the Gurdwara reportedly has been set on fire. Over 25 to 30 Afghan Hindus and Sikhs were present for the morning prayers when the militants in fact stormed into the Gurdwara. Nearly 10 to 15 people managed to escape, but the rest are still fear-trapped. Meanwhile, a security guard of the Gurdwara has been killed in the explosion. India has reacted on the development, calling it deeply concerning. And I'm being joined by my colleague Pradeep live on the broadcast. Pradeep, a very disturbing and unfortunate piece of news coming in from Kabul, where in fact 10 to 15 militants are believed to be involved in this explosion and one death has been reported. What more do we know about the involvement of the militants here? In fact, I believe an ISIS link is also being reported.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Once again, the story of terror and tyranny has been repeated in Kabul. And we have seen that in March 20 also, a similar incident had taken place. That time the 25 Sikhs were massacred inside Kabul Gurdwara. And again in the year 21, so a month after the Taliban had taken over, they tried to desecrate Gurdwara Sahib. And this time, today morning at about 6:30 a.m. Kabul Standard Time, the ISIS terrorists, they barged inside Gurdwara Sahib. The first thing what they did was they killed the person who was on guard duty outside the Gurdwara Sahib. They killed him, went inside, and after that indiscriminate firing shots were heard from inside the Gurdwara premises. And then after that there were also explosion, and now you can see the smoke billowing out. That means the Gurdwara Sahib had been set on fire. That's not clear whether they set it ablaze or it's because of the explosion. That's not clear. It will get clear once the operation will be over. Right now, the information what we are getting, the 3 people that are injured have somehow managed to flee from the Gurdwara Sahib. They had been evacuated to a hospital. Right now, they are trying to evacuate more people who are inside. The firefight between the Taliban and the terrorists is going on. So this is not first time that such incidents have taken place. One thing is quite clear, that Islamist radical, they do not want to see footprints of minority community members, Sikhs and Hindus. And these are those Sikhs who had been waiting for the e-visa. They had been in touch with the Indian authorities. The question arises why it has been delayed, though there had been a statement from the Ministry of External Affairs that they are concerned about what really is happening right now. Definitely they are looking for the intervention of Prime Minister so that once this encounter is over, at least the minority community members who are putting up in there can be brought back to India. Because last time also we saw that after the Taliban takeover, the Sikhs along with the Guru Granth Sahib, they were brought in a special flight to Delhi region. That they had heaved a sigh of relief. Reason being that whether it's Pakistan, whether it's Afghanistan, the minorities are being targeted, persecuted, they are being treated like second-class citizens. And here also the same thing is happening, because ISIS, if you look about ISIS, means they believe in Ummah. They are the sulfized copy of the jihadis who believe in targeting minority community members, because this is about the Islam beyond borders, and they are trying to carry out the sect of terror. Right now, the operation is still on.
All right, Pradeep, thank you for joining us with all those ground details. We'll keep tracking the story as and when there are more developments.